everyone. Welcome back to Chat with Olajimoke. It's always a pleasure having you join us. Remember, Chat with Olajimoke is a place where we talk about all things better living. And with me, I have the beautiful co-host of the chat room, Eliwanti D. How are you
Hi,
doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hello, Dami with the locals. You look alike.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back. All right, so on this episode, this topic we want to discuss is very debatable, and the question we want to address a question, and the question is: should a man move into a house built by his wife, whether he knew or he did not know about it? And I want to quickly relate a story, a movie that I saw. It's a gospel movie, and this woman actually, her husband lost his job. Her husband lost. Okay, I'm right now. Her husband lost his job, and um, he was looking for another job. He was trying to get on his feet and everything. And this woman, she was getting promoted at work. She didn't see anything. She kept telling her husband the salary she was collecting before, and she was using the money she was building. She was building a house. Suddenly, the man got a contract to do aluminium work for a particular house, and he went to the house, and he went there. He went to the site, and then they were talking with the contractor. And he said, "Ah, no, the owner of the she's a woman. She's coming very soon." And then the owner of the house, so he was there. They were waiting, and then the woman just came, and it turned out to be his wife. Oh my God. Even me, I was heartbroken on behalf of the man. He just, he couldn't speak. He couldn't, that thing actually affected their marriage, and then he drove off and everything. So, this thing happens. It happens. Whether you knew about it or you did not know about it. Would. So, let me just ask first. Is it a yes or no answer?
No,
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's not.
It's a lot.
Exactly.
All right, so let me ask, that act of building a house without your spouse's knowledge now, would you say is selfishness or lack of trust in that marriage or baggage? Where would you say that act is coming from? So who wants to go first?
It is you. There are some habits we would have, and we are still asking the Holy Spirit, please help me deal with this one. But there are some that are just in there that will not come out unless something
Something
happens.
that
You
triggers
wouldn't
it out
know.
here.
You
Unless
wouldn't know
there
it's
is
the
a
way you will
trigger.
address some issues if you are not there.
And there are some it could just be baggage. Then the kind of man she is with. If he's insecure, telling him becomes an issue. Then if she's with a man that doesn't, there are men that don't believe in owning properties.
Mm.
They don't see any need
For
to
it.
it. They don't. You can't tell them, oh yeah, dear Carol, and in their minds they're like, we'll always, if we want, we'll always buy a house, or if we want, maybe we'll always rent. And if she's with that kind of a man, he won't even encourage it. So that could just be it.
Okay, so
I don't envy her.
what's your take? You mean the story, Abby?
Yes, the
Yeah,
story.
it was really.
No,
She
no.
kept begging and begging and begging.
There
It
will
was
not be
really
trust.
something
There will
else.
not be.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So yes, the for that story you said it's very pathetic. It's something that no man will forgive, even if you are assistant Jesus.
Ah,
No man will forgive that. But for me, what if I want to surprise my husband? Men
With
do
a
surprise.
house.
Yes, men do surprise woman with a house, with a car. What happened to woman that you cannot surprise your husband?
no,
But not in that. I'm not talking about the film. I'm not talking about
That one
the
was
film
not
now.
surprise. This
Yes,
was
she
not surprise.
intentionally
was,
she did
yes,
that.
Intentional.
if it were a surprise,
If it's a
his
surprise, it's
family
different.
members, at least one of his.
I'm not even talking. I'm not even talking about the film now.
No,
The
I
film,
know. We're talking about if
I
it's
can't
a
do it.
If it is a surprise,
I can't do it. No man will take it.
Ah,
No man, even if that man is an assistant Jesus, original one, he will not take that because no trust. The relationship is broken already. not you can't mend that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking from the perspective of if I build a house and I want to surprise my husband
Okay.
and I don't want to tell him from finish
From beginning
from
to
start to
beginning to
finish.
yes from start to finish,
Okay.
and I just want to say, okay, name everything, maybe it's for him, and I want to hand over the key.
But you know, in that situation, if you want to surprise your husband, his sibling, what at least one of his siblings will be
Will
the
know
one.
about
Yes,
it.
definitely.
Your own,
you have
one
to
of
be-
your own siblings will
yes,
know.
a lot of people
So
even
that-
know
Yes,
because
so they'll
I
be
want to
gonna-
give
yes.
people around him the
It's
job.
when you are not
Yes.
doing, because when it comes as if it's only you that know about it and you now come and say it's
No,
surprise.
no, that one
Nobody
is
knows
not
that you
surprise.
decided, like, which kind of surprise
That
is
one
that?
is not surprise.
What
It's
if
just
one
like
of
you
his
just told
friends
it.
that you know does not have a leaky mouth?
Yeah.
You would know about it.
Mm.
Sure.
Yeah, so
that's
that
true.
one is
Okay,
But-
so would you say that it so that happened, for example, and then the wife now says, I built a house. Maybe she succeeded in building. He didn't find out. You know, this is our situation now. He found out before she finished the house. So in this situation where she has finished the house and then she comes and says, my husband, I built a house. They are probably living in a rented apartment. I've built a house. Let's move in. If you were a man, would you move into that house? And does that, if he moves in, so I want you to answer in two ways. Would you move into the house? And if you actually move into the house, won't it look like your authority, your masculinity, all of those things? I don't know how you can answer this question as a man, though, but
Wait,
if it's
Because you are not a
your
man.
masculinity is
No, wait,
trampled
I
on.
think before I would want us to flip it. Let's flip it. If my husband should build a house without telling me, this one is not the case of surprise. Like something like this just happened. Like, okay, maybe I was the one that got the job for the interior decor, and I go there. I'm like, oh wow, this is nice. The owner is coming. The man will soon be here, and the man comes in, and it turns out to be my husband.
But she has the what's it called, the story part. I think we are done with that story.
No,
part.
we're
She's
done.
still
No,
referring
no,
to
no.
it.
What I am
Okay.
saying is, let us flip it. If your husband builds a house without telling you, and he completes it and just comes home and he's like, hey, my dear, I just got.
But you know, sometimes when it's a man, we excuse a lot of
Exactly.
things.
Yes, we excuse
do
it.
that.
But
That's what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying.
that-
That's what
no,
I'm saying.
About
no,
saying.
what I'm trying to say is, how will you feel?
I may
If
feel
you
like
tell
you
me
didn't tell
what?
me, but I will still move
But
in.
you know what? But you know what? If my husband comes today, come on, I built a new house, and wait to when the document is important, and when I see the document, maybe my
That
name
is
is
your-
on the document.
If
You
it's not
don't
your,
call me. What's my business with you?
No,
The build,
but
that's
then-
me.
Especially,
that's
yes,
that's
I know,
me.
I know.
It's a good thing, no. You don't even give me a headache to be thinking,
go and be
how do we
checking.
buy pan? How do we buy this? How you furnish, you did everything, and my name is written on the document. My love, I pray one day that thing. will
If your
happen.
name is not
Please.
written on the document, what will happen?
That's where the problem
That's the
is.
problem.
That's where the problem is.
That means
so it's a lot of.
It's a
that's where the problem is. I won't take that. You built a house, your name alone. If it is okay, Mister, my name, his name, and the surname. Okay, I know it's a joint property. I can accept that. Anything, anytime, anything. But you now saying Mister alone, and you ask me, I don't know anything about it, and you ask me to move in with you. It's not possible. There will be issues. There will be a lot of issues. But if my name is there, my
So-
love, please,
so now back
I
to
will
your
go.
now back to your
my
question.
Yeah.
For a man to move into a woman's house, for
Yes
me,
or no?
I think it will not pay the woman, because normally maybe a wife that will just like the husband, you ṣòkòtò wo ló wá wọ̀ ìtorí Ọlọ́run, please now my sweetheart, if he could rub off on the man, oh, is it because I'm living in your house? That's what you're talking about. Little things that
little
don't
things.
matter.
Yeah.
Even if the man, okay, after so much noise, he now moves in, the woman is in trouble, quote unquote.
Because everything is going to be
Yes,
picking issues.
you see that man's ego will now
Yeah.
increase in size, and it will now be the third party in their marriage. So every little thing, they will now start nitpicking, and you are like, that is my own thought.
Yeah.
That is for a man
Okay.
that moves in.
Okay.
That is
But what
Okay.
what if there's an agreement? There is love in the house. You can do things and come. Then we agree together, let's do this, okay, no problem. So the wife surprised the husband. They have mutual agreement already. They can go in there and live happily ever after. I said what if? I'm not saying it's real.
It's not that simple.
But it's not that simple. But what if?
Okay.
Let's be sincere. A lot of people will not even come out and say this is what is happening in our home.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yes.
men
That, that are living in the houses of their women,
why,
right?
and they won't talk.
Yeah.
yes, but
That's the reason why I
in
said
my
what
mind,
if?
in my mind, I'm thinking of my in my mind, I'm thinking of two men
That
that
you
I
know.
know of
Hmm.
as calm and as with their wives as they are. Eh? I even thought of someone else now.
They won't take it.
They won't. Especially no, they won't.
Okay. All right. Let me just ask.
They
you.
would support in building the house, so you can build 4 flats, so you can use it
But
to
me,
rent. Oh.
I'm
But
seeing
moving
of
in
the opinion that
and-
there's some men too that they will move in with
no issue. No.
Yeah. So we have some men.
Yes,
We have
some
men
men
like
too
that.
will
But
not have
one
any issue.
Hey,
If you
go,
put 10
come
men
on,
down,
there's some, yes,
if you put 10
it's
men
true.
down, 9.5 of them.
Will not even they won't even cross. Not
Okay,
to
so-
talk of talking about moving into the house, but there's some men
All right.
that will go.
Okay. So would you say that expecting a woman to tell her husband everything, would you say it's controlling? Can't I just make a decision and say I want to build this house? I don't need to tell you anything about it.
Why
Would you
in
say
marriage
it's-
is banned?
Would you say it's a controlling?
If it's a
It's
normal
controlling,
marriage.
or
If it's normal, if things are
you
normal.
can't do bias. You can't.
No,
It's- to
you
me,
hold it
it's
by
have
it. You are
to.
partners.
If we
Yeah.
are partners, so for
We
you
are
to say
partners
I
in
want to,
life.
then you should not be. Marriage is not meant for that person.
You are partners
Don't
in
go
life.
into
You
it.
should.
If you want to decide, this is what I want to do. I want to buy car today. Nobody will. She should stay single.
No, you are partners. You are partners.
Okay.
Even if it is your money.
Exactly.
Even I know of one
There's
that
some
happened,
decision
and-
you want to take, and your partner will tell you, no, it's not a good decision. Don't do it.
Okay.
And so, and you want to bend on him and say, no, it's my money. I can do what I like. So,
Okay.
There
don't
was,
worry.
there was a situation where the woman wanted to buy a car, brand new car, and everybody was happy. And then the husband just told her, we cannot afford 2 cars. Because at the end of the day, with the way the woman was, self, it's not as if she will carry the car. And the husband just said, we can't afford 2 cars. And the woman took a step back from it. Because yes, she could afford the extra car. She could afford to maintain the car. But she knew that she took her husband into consideration. And since both of them are partners, she took a step back.
Okay. So final words on this. If you are in that situation, or you know someone in that situation, what would you advise?
You first of all go and look for people that will beg your husband.
Okay.
Like just apologize to him. Even if he's not a difficult person, you still need to take his feelings into consideration. Because for
But
me,
what are you apologizing for? Because you laid foundation.
intentionally,
You
exactly.
built the house. You did everything. You're not looking for people to. It was an intentional.
Yes,
my
no,
dear,
intention- intention-
Oh,
I mistakenly started the foundation. And next night also, you let it go.
How you
Somebody
realize?
just said, I'll buy that furniture. And I was like, Toto de ni o. How is it you went out?
You now kept going and going.
Suddenly, I just let her wake up. Ọkọ mi létí dúró.
Okay, so you are saying that you bring people to come and
You beg o, you
Okay.
beg.
For
you
me, no
beg
amount
o.
of beg will solve that issue. Even if the husband say, "Oh, no problem, I've forgiven you." Deep inside that man, there's still a big hole there.
Yeah.
It's not easy. My advice to women is, if you cannot share your ideas, you cannot do things with your man, stay single.
Yeah.
Yes, stay
Stay
single.
single.
Stay
That's
single. Then if you don't have the support of your man, in the
Don't
things
go
you do.
ahead.
Don't go
Please.
ahead.
And you are not married
Oh,
yet.
that's it.
You are
Don't
not
go.
married yet. Because it will, no, you are not married yet.
Okay, so in summary, I think what we are trying to say is that marriage is a partnership.
Yes.
It is.
And so when you are making a big decision, you cannot make that big decision on your own. It's important that you carry your partner along when you're making that big decision. At the end, or at the end of the day, you're going to be in trouble. So let's know your thoughts. We want to know, if you were in this situation, what would you do?
True.
Would you move in? Or what would you do? Don't let me put words into I wanted to don't let me put words into
We
our
will
mouth.
move
But
in
let's
together.
know what you think. Thank you for watching this episode. Till we see you again next time. Don't forget to keep keeping it real. Bye bye.
Bye.